So, something a little bit different today. We're going to have a little look around my practice room. Now, my practice room here doubles up as many different things. It's my practice venue, it's my coaching venue, where if you book in coaching sessions, I do them here, and also it's my office for where I do my admin work, and you'll recognise this from pretty much every YouTube video I do from here. So it's a very multiple purpose use. I'm going to run around here today and I'm going to show you a lot of the things that make this place up, and also some of the little hidden gems and stories that exist in this place. We're going to start over here. We're going to start at the trophy cabinet. Now, this is where I keep some of my prized possessions. Trophies I've earned from my time on the WDF circuit. Also in here, a couple of very important things to me. So first of all, we've got the News of the World silverware down here from 1963. This was won by my granddad back in the 60s when he got through to the News of the World quarterfinals, which was played at Alexandra Palace. Now, the PDC ran a story on this when I debuted at Alexandra Palace in 2019. Never knew him as a dart player. That is quite an interesting story. I'll probably do an individual video on that one, so subscribe if you want to hear about that. We have this wrestling belt. Now, this isn't just because I love wrestling. This belt was actually given to me, and it was sent to me from one of my sponsors who has an affiliation with a lot of good sort of media relationship, shall we say. And this was sent to me by Hulk Hogan. And it's signed by Hulk Hogan. I've got a photo of Hulk Hogan holding this belt, and he's also gave me a certificate of authenticity for this championship belt. Now, the reason that's up here in my darts venue is because of this shirt. All the shirts you'll see down the wall here are all shirts of which I have worn at the World Championships in round one. And in 2021, the World Championships here, I wore an Edgar Mania Hulk Hogan inspired shirt. Little other Easter egg for you here. There's about 8 of these, not all in circulation. One's here, the missus has got one, I think my brother's got one, a close friend of mine's got one, but there's a couple of these in circulation which was actually made for the World Championships, and you'll know if you've got one. The limited edition run that came out afterwards had this error fixed, but if you look on here, World Darts Championship is actually spelt incorrectly. The A and the H are the wrong way around. Now, this was actually shown and no one picked it up. So there was a moment, I think it was the game before Mensa Suljovic, the camera on the walk-on area comes from behind me and it sort of zooms in on the back of me. And no one picked up on the fact that that was incorrectly spelt. Or if they did, no one messaged. And we know what social media is like. If you spot something, you're normally going to say it. So little Easter egg there in regards to that. But because I wore that shirt for this game against Mike Hoven and the second round against Mensa Suljovic, I got that belt sent to me from Hulk Hogan, which I think is an amazing piece. Now, the shirts on the wall, 2020 World Championship, 2021. This was the shirt I wore at Lakeside to the WDF World Championship in 2024, Dark Break Kid. But this one was the one I debuted in. Now, even the organisation of these shirts has been thought out, because this shirt is the one that's closest to my granddad's memorabilia as well. So very, very important in how that is structured and put out. You'll also see at the bottom a couple of sets of darts as well. They are the darts which I have had over time. So my original darts, my upside down darts, and my new darts now, which are from Mission, which, as we know, if you follow this channel, are available in 21, 23 and 25 grams. Ding. Right, dartboard. So this is the setup. It's quite interesting, isn't it? A lot of people now have things like auto scorers. I don't have one on. I do have one in the drawer, but I don't have it set up. I am a Mission sponsored player, but this is my board of preference. Even if I wasn't sponsored by Mission, I'd be buying the Samurai 4, best dartboard on the market. Mission Surround and the Taurus 270 Lite. That's the setup I go with. Now, I do have this here, and the reason I have this here is because when I set this up, I decided I was going to put a shelf here, and then it didn't look right. So I took the shelf out and it left some holes in the wall, so I had to cover it up with something. So that's the reason we got the canvas. It's more of a hider, but it makes the whole thing look better anyway, I think. It breaks up the white and the backdrop. I think this is a perfect venue for practicing. The height of the roof, the clear back wall, so happy with that. Runway. I did have visions of making it like a whole runway where you could walk on it, have lights on it and everything. I haven't got round to it. So this is what we've got at the minute. The working side of the room. Now, this is the bit you probably won't see on videos unless I do things like this, because in a moment where I show you where the YouTube setup, it ignores this part of the room. Whiteboard here, this is where I do either some of my coaching notes, where I plan things, where I just scribble all sorts of malarkey on there. So we've got the whiteboard on here. All the specials from Mission, because me being a collector of things, whether it's wrestling, Pokemon, gaming, whatever it is, if it comes in a special box, it's staying in the box. So I've got all my premiums here. Fridge, because I spend an awful lot of time up here, so being comfortable is very important. So nice fridge full of cold drinks, very, very important. Also for when people come up with coaching. The Wheel of Misfortune. Now this is something me and Jodie do a few little short videos on. What would she have to do after I beat her this week? She would have to drink a cocktail of which I choose, which would probably be something quite nasty. So the working area. They see a wide selection of darts in here. Now this isn't because I like to change my darts all the time. We know I'm fixed with the Matt Edgars available in 21, 23 and 25 grams. This is more for you guys when you come in here, when you come in for coaching sessions, when you come in for practice sessions, whatever it may be. A variety of different weights, grips, balance points, setups, loads of different types of darts. I think I've got in total about 50 different sets. So it gives a wide variety for people to try. Now the amount of time I spend up here, either making you guys content, replying to messages, whatever it is I'm doing, the most important thing is being comfortable. FlexiSpot C7 Morpher is my choice of chair. Now the reason for that is all the features, all the supports, the lumbar support, support in the back, the fact that I can just relax back into the chair, and I've still got that lumbar support which is inflatable and it will keep my back in a good shape. Not only that, I can move the armrests as well, so the armrests can move and spin, which means I can put those into different positions and I can have them dusted into different positions either way round. I can adjust the neck support. Everything on this chair is moving and able to get me in a comfortable position so I can do my work and I can do everything I need to do on the computer. Not only that, when it's time to kick back, I can lean it back. There's footrests all the way around on the base of the chair, and also I can pull out a little bit of the old leg support. So sometimes I may not be as busy as I say I am. I might just be kicking it back and chilling out in my chair. Baskets full of supplies, different shapes of flights and sizes, everything you could possibly imagine. So everything I need is here at my disposal. If I ever want to work on something, if I ever want to change anything, I can literally just put those into place. A very good purpose-built office and studio for myself, but also a great venue for you guys to come and get the best quality in regards to your coaching. I'll give you another little secret about this place. Sometimes, certainly when you're shooting video, the lighting can be a bit of a problem. It can make the dartboard look a little bit blurry because you're shooting from dark into light sometimes. So different times of day require different things, which is why I have, watch the board here, watch that. I have a dimmer. So I don't have to go on or off, like we don't have to have on or off. I can sort of go in between as well. Now, if you think that sounds a little bit strange, when you play on the World Championship stage, trust me, that is dim, that is dull, and there's not a lot of light on there. So if you're going to be on a stage, sometimes it might be worth getting used to actually having those lights a little bit dimmer. Hope you've enjoyed this video and a little tour around my place here. If there's anything that you maybe wanted to see that I haven't shown you, I don't think there is, but you know, you might have a question about something, get down to the comment section because I'll be happy to answer it, and I'll catch you all very soon.